Yo, 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 and we're back again. Alright, so I've attempted to record this. See, the thing is, I'm gonna redo it because I did a bunch of cussing and I really don't want to upload like that. I'm gonna make this a more calmer version. But what really grinds my gears, which is what it's gonna be called, is when they have these idiot companies that come in there. I mean, okay, they're not really idiots in terms of, when they make great products, but it's about money. It's always about the money that always gets these people. So, yeah, and I'll tell you, it's crazy. So, and speaking of that, then there's this botting system that, they've always had botting for the RuneScape, which sucks. Because, I mean, it's like they say it's wrong, but they got NPCs that are bots. Well, anyway, I'm doing the shorter version instead of the long version. But, because I don't remember all of what I said, mainly. But, I mean, without this swearing. But anyway, how many times am I going to say but in this video? Anyway, then we have Netflix. Well, I'm going to go through it. I'm not going to play anything, I promise. There will be nothing played. So let's get on the Netflix. Hopefully it doesn't ask me for my password or anything. Come on, you Dingleheimer. Okay. So, yeah, I have to agree with one thing. They do have a lot to show, which is, I guess, a lot of them I have no interest in, Some of these shows I've seen, Cheers was this thing that was on TV back when I was growing up. So, I don't know about Perdita. I don't know how you say that stupid, ugly word. But I'll check it out later. Because, I mean, I don't want no copyrights. But, and, I mean, yeah, they have too many options, but, I mean, of course, I'm on a mobile, so I don't think that really applies to me. So, yeah, I mean, they don't even say that it's not here, but they'll say related. Well, the thing is, here's my thing about that. A lot of the movies that they show is not related to it. It's not even similar to that movie. Like, say if I said I wanted to watch American Tail, which I always thought was Five-O, but anyway. Yeah, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's a good girl. Anyway. So, and the thing is, that's the problem with Netflix. Netflix actually sucks as well because it doesn't have a lot of anime. Now, obviously you can watch it on DVD. And a lot of times with DVD, which I don't have a package of, they actually now have what's coming soon, but, I'm not going to do that. But anyway, with that, there is, they won't have it in stock or blah blah blah. You can, depending on how many you can have at a time. Say if you have 4 at a time, I forget how many they put up to now. It used to be like 2 to 4 or something like that. Depending on how much you were willing to put out. So yeah, and so back to. Now I remember what I was going to say. Back to we have a dangerous fly in here. I hope I got him. I don't think I did. Well, anyway. What was I going to say to you? Oh, right. See, they're shutting down another great website. I mean, it wasn't exactly the greatest compared to what I've seen with... Because technically, it was a bitch to get things. That's not really a cuss word. But anyway, like, when you wanted stuff, and they're shutting down this because it's all free. It's ridiculous. So, much for that, I guess. They don't care about us. They really don't. But the ones who actually, matter, which is us, the ones who actually play them and want to be able to play it emulated. They don't want you doing it on emulation. They want you to spend out money you ain't got. And let's just say, for argument's sake, you're a poor person or someone who has a limited budget that you cannot afford to literally put out money every month for a video game. You can't even hardly afford to get a console. A brand new console. And I'm going to say this without cussing this time. I refuse to spend out $200 to $300 on a brand new console when I could just as well get it for free. And I hate to say that, but I mean, I'd rather buy the game itself than buy the console because it's too damn expensive. I hate that crap. I mean, I don't mind, putting out money to a well-deserved company, but it's ridiculous because the console itself could be, and anymore, you'd have to look it up, and half the damn time you have to be lucky or fortunate enough to get one that's in stock. And a lot of times you'll run across, wow, they're out of stock. And what the hell are you going to do? Just basically SOL, sorry, out of luck. And I can't say that dirty S word. I mean, I could, but I don't want to swear. But anyway, let's go on to botting. Now, botting has been a thing that's been going on for many years. It actually used to be a different program outside of RuneScape until they finally introduced it. And to be fair, as a program that you can use. But to be fair, RuneScape stole that idea, and then they used it in and in any game you have, there are bots. Even though that they're NPCs and they're not self-aware of who's playing the game, they're just there to do their job as they're programmed to do, just like any bot. So there's that. Oh, and botting. If they took it all off there, you wouldn't have nothing. There would be nothing to fight. There'd be nothing to fight at all. You wouldn't fight anything. Wouldn't be able to do nothing. You'd be like, man, what a wasteless game. What a useless game. I mean, you wouldn't even want to play it. So yeah, I'm gonna wind up deleting that video. For one thing, I can't play it. Number two, unless I upload it, and I really don't want to upload it just to play it, just to watch it. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's just dumb. You're sinking in. Also, back to the whole, emulation thing. Why the hell would you want to put out money to actually sink your money into something that's going to eventually wear out anyway? I mean, I get that a computer is going to wear out just as much as a phone or a tablet, but those last you a lot longer. And plus, you don't have to constantly go out there and buy another one when it wears out, especially the video game. The video game, you don't have to go out there and re-buy another one. It's just stupid. I mean, okay, I get buying a new one every once in a while, as long as it's cheap. And a lot of times, there's companies out there that cost you out the butt. I mean, you gotta be kidding me, right? You want me to spend my hard-earned money, or, well, it's not technically hard. But anyway, I actually do work for it, but let's not go there. How I work for it, but no, it's not inappropriate or anything like that. But anyway, I don't want to get into details for legal reasons. But anyway, let's just point out that if you want a damn great console, yeah, they're okay. I mean, I don't mind spending out money on a cheap console. I mean, if it's cheap and reasonable, and I've got it in my budget to cover, because, hello, just like anybody else, I have bills to pay. And, oh man, my ear's doing a little bit better today. But anyway, I don't want to spend out, I'm just like, okay, in order to support the company, yeah, okay, I don't mind doing that. But I'm not spending out $200, $300 or $1,000. Might as well be $1,000 damn dollars. I'm not going to do that. If it costs me about $50, then it costs me about $50 to $100. Okay, fine. Damn spider. But anyway, I don't mind spiders as much as the next person. Jeez. I don't like it when they crawl on me. Ugh. That feels nasty. But anyway, first time that's ever happened since I actually recorded. But anyway, let's move on. Oh, come on, dude. So back to RuneScape. I know we could keep jumping back and forth, but I'm done with what I had to say about Nintendo. Botting, and see, well, I think we're done with botting. RuneScape sucks because they missed the ball on the levels up system. If they would develop more leveling up, and more, that would be fine. Because, I mean, they sit there and every once in a while bring in new quests, which is stupid. Because once you reach a certain level, that's it. And bringing it up to, what was it, 200 to 100, 200, I mean not 200, but 99 to 250, I think it is now, or something, I don't know. Or 210, whatever. It's ridiculous. So there's that. And, speaking of great programming, let's go on to here. You'll have to forgive the sound there. But, yeah, I mean, Fun Animation is one of the greatest sites I've found. I mean, apart from obviously being able to, because as long as it's on mobile, it's crashed. I haven't had any problems on PlayStation 3, which I can't use now for obvious reasons because of the TV that it was hooked up to. I had no other TV to hook it up to. But anyway, it's cracked. So, there goes that idea. Anyway, it's got a lot of programming. It's actually basically like Netflix was, but better. And if you know me, I love dubbed. But I have watched subbed. I'm not too much of a fan of subbed. But I'm okay with it. I'm not mad. I just wish they would bring out more where it was equal for all. That's all that would make me happy, because it would make everybody happy. So, yeah, because I'm a fairer person than what you think. And, a lot of great programming on there. But there you have it. I just wanted to quickly show those. And, RuneScape, I'm not sure if I'll ever record again, but it was a ridiculous period because, they've been fighting this issue, and it's ridiculous that they go out of their way to humiliate bots. Well, okay, like I said in the video that I haven't uploaded yet, and it probably won't, but anyway, that for one thing, okay, I can understand that, when you ban them because people are using them to sell the accounts. Well, number one, there was people that was doing that anyway, even after that, without botting. They were just using their account just to train them up, basically, and then sell them. It's ridiculous. I get that, but why are we doing this to bots? You might as well stop your crap and fussing about them and just get rid of all the bots in the game. That includes NPCs, and I'm not really saying this is a good idea, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it at all. Before I continue on this, I'm not saying this would be something I would recommend or whatever. I'm just saying, logically and statistically speaking, or whatever. Anyway, it would be more logical to just get rid of all the damn bots, and everybody would shut the hell up and stop nagging or ragging on bots. Every time you turn around, especially some dib cheese that's in charge of managing the damn game, will sit there and find a damn bot randomly, or supposedly, and I know damn well better. He's up there, got it somewhere, he's put it up there just so he can do that and humiliate it and just prove to you how bots are wrong. What an idiot. Dude, stop doing that and play the damn game. Or come up with something new. Matter of fact, do something new that's called, with new levels. The hell with playing around with bots, man. But anyway, they're up in the wilderness. A lot of people that I know would not go up in there. They don't really care. I mean, they've been up in the wilderness, but they don't go up there, in the certain areas what they know they're going to be at. These people that are in charge anyway. All these, and go out of the way and fight them and whatever. They don't do that. Anybody in their right mind would not go up there. Even if they were maxed out, they would just go play the damn game or just hang out, instead of going around finding bots. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, yeah. And so is the whole thing about Nintendo. And, they're missing out on a lot of good profit because they won't let people... And I guarantee you, it's somebody who actually read out the website. Like, and it's probably the same guy. I don't know. I have no way of proving it. But I know because the guy who actually admitted to it came on the forums of CoolROM and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I reported it." Yeah, you're an idiot. Thanks a lot. You made us suffer. And I'll never let that go. Because that guy started it. Then it changed reaction again to somebody else. I don't know if it's the same person or not. I have no way, but I think it is. I could be wrong. And I know damn well that somebody would have reported it because they wouldn't have done anything. Because it's been up there for a long, long time. Long time. They wouldn't. If they would have known. If somebody had reported it then, they would have done something. But they knew about these websites and they didn't care. But the moment somebody says, "Why aren't you doing something?" I guarantee you, what is the word? Somewhere around there, somewhere close to that. Yeah, they went ahead and took care of the website. Made them shut down. Blah blah blah. It's ridiculous. These are good things for us all, especially all of us that are poor. We can't afford to sit there and put out money that we don't have to buy these brand new spanking, as they used to call it in my day. I don't know why they did that, but anyway, I don't think that's what they called it later on. But anyway, it was a dying fad. What can I say? Fresh out of the package, consoles, and games. My ear just went out again. A second. There, that's better. I gotta hold it in the key to open up again. But anyway, great consoles come with great, technology, great graphics, everything. Especially for their time. And now we're gonna miss out because all these companies are being shut down. I mean, thanks a lot. I mean, you realize though that we can't even go up there on to, Google and buy the stuff that we want to buy. Like Final Fantasy 1 is on there, I believe. I'm not sure. All the way up to 5. And it's on there, but it's not for that console. For any one of the consoles, they don't have it. It sucks. And there's no other place to. I mean, okay, fine. Let's be a little bit more fair here and let us, charge a reasonable price that we can afford on an app store, whether it's, iBook or whatever you call it on iPhone or Google Play. Something, man. Not just shut down. We can't have no access, and people, if you like it, you ought to support it. In as much as you can, as long as you can, every chance you get. Doesn't have to be every time, every once in a while. If you wanted to keep creating accounts and emails, as usual, you can just do this. It's a free thing, And I think it's really ridiculous you have to put your own phone number on there and your real name on Facebook. That's just stupid. As a matter of fact, in order to get to know somebody, this is, you don't need Facebook. Screw Facebook. Facebook was there as just a basic chatting program. Now, it didn't matter whether you used your username or not. A lot of people used the real name. I didn't. It wasn't because I was trying to hide my real name. It was because, it's Facebook. It's what I want. The hell with you and your damn rules. It just grinds my gears when I see that crap on there. And I'm going to tell you. It ain't right. And I believe, if anything, that's personal. Not your email. Okay, I can understand if you give away your password, your social security, how much money you actually have. That's personal. But so is your damn name. A lot of people are ashamed or embarrassed, and they don't want people to know their damn name. Well, not me, of course. I'm not one of the majority. But even so, it's not a thing. It was ever a thing that we were expecting people to call us by that name. And by the time you got to know us, we didn't, it wasn't, nobody was calling anybody by their username except random people, but not all the time. A lot of people who knew you called you by your real name, and that was fine. Now it's just like, well, if you ain't got your real name, then you don't count, and then we have a hard time recognizing you. We gotta put you on the review. So damn stupid, man. And they're morally wrong, man. That kind of stuff should be against the damn law. And, I don't get the whole damn thing about how an email is personal. I mean, you realize that ever since email came out, it was a better way since, because it's not personal. Because, look, how do you think you get a message across? So you don't write a piece of paper. You can still do that these days. But a lot of people don't realize on that. They don't do that. I mean, except for bills and, I forget what else that comes in the mail. Things like that. Especially getting stuff in the mail for packaging and whatever. But in terms of actually writing and talking to somebody through email, that's how we do it now. We also have texting, but that's a different story. I mean, hell, we were doing email, and then we had to heavily rely on this. Anyway, I hate bugs. Anyway, actually, that's how we do it. And there's not a damn thing wrong with that. The only thing wrong with it, I can see, is because there are people out there that will take advantage of you, and that's just as far as your password goes. Don't give out your password, and don't give out your social security number. I mean, it wouldn't matter if people weren't taking advantage, but it does, because people are taking advantage of you if you do that. You never know. Even people it might do that. You never know. That's why you don't give out your stuff. You just whatever. That's the way things go. It ought to be that it shouldn't matter whether or not you have your real name showing or not. It should matter whether or not people were calling you that, and that's fine. And it shouldn't matter whether or not you give out your email, because that's not as personal or as private, because people need to be able to contact you. You can email people all the damn time. That's one of the greatest sources that has ever happened. I mean, of course, the better, but texting ain't all that great either. It's not. It's no more greater than emailing, but we do it. But again, you can't use texting when you're on a website. Say, if I'm on Facebook, I can't text somebody in my contact list, through Facebook. It'd be ridiculous, but, whatever. I wouldn't care either way. But still, you're emailing somebody. But, by the way, YouTube still has it where you can kind of private message people, but it's not like it was in the past. I don't know where they got that idea, but whatever. It's not that you can't talk to anybody privately at all. It's just not the way it's not the way it is now. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I apologize if this wasn't boring at all to you. And I'm just saying, I mean, honestly, they're making a huge mistake. Nintendo is making a huge mistake. But and it should be our call. It should be our call, the ones that matter, because emulation is close to my heart. It's one because I grew to love it once I was introduced to it. The first time I was introduced to it, I thought that was the best thing ever. Really, I did. One of the greatest things, and I get that, if you, what was I saying? It don't wear out, but so what? I mean, it's a lot better, and a hell of a lot better, I should say. More like, than spending out $200, $300, even $1,000. Like most, it probably cost you about $500 just to get it repaired. Even, or replaced. It's ridiculous. So why would you want to do that? Especially if it breaks down, wears out, whatever. Especially when it comes to the game. Why would you want to do that? And there's only so much you can do to buffer a CD. And so much you can do to keep a damn cartridge clean. Once it gets corroded to the point beyond repair, there's not much you can do about it unless you know how to redo it and all that stuff and re-put it together. Yeah, I don't know how. So, in the meantime, you're probably spending thousands of dollars or whatever, or worrying about it because you ain't got no money to do that, to pay somebody else to fix it for you. So what the hell are you going to do? Exactly. You don't know what to do. But anyway, but I'm just saying, I mean, honestly, yeah, they are. They're making a huge mistake. And lots of people will agree with me on that. But doing away with emulation, you're wronging people. Just saying. One of the greatest joys in life is emulation. Emulation. Hell yeah. Alright, I'll see y'all later. This has been your host, Black King Goku. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.